Hi everyone, it's Mackenzie and I am here to do an update for you guys. Today is actually going to be my very first ever trying to conceive vlog. We are now officially trying to conceive baby number 4. You guys, if you've been following me, you know we have 3 children. Evelyn is getting close to 5. She'll be 5 in October. Josiah is 3.5, and Nehemiah is 22 months. He turns 2 in September. So that's our 3 kids, and then in May we lost our 4th baby at 11 weeks actually, and it was a partial molar pregnancy. And most of the time you have to wait a long time, but thankfully everything went down super fast for me and I was cleared 5 weeks post DNC to try to conceive. I ovulated a few days after that, but we were still kind of processing everything that had happened, so we did not try to conceive last month. And I am now on my 2nd period post DNC, and it's been almost 2 months since the miscarriage. Today is cycle day 3. Not like 100% sure what all to talk about in TTC vlogs, but so if you guys have anything specific you want to hear about, leave it in the comments below and I will try to hit on that in the next ones. I have no idea how long it's going to take to try to conceive. We haven't had a lot of issues in the past. With Evelyn it took us about 5 months, and that was our first. With Josiah, Nemi, and the baby that we lost, all 3 of them, we did get pregnant our very first month trying. So it could maybe happen again the first month. I don't know. It's not guaranteed. I did have a DNC. That's never happened before, so I am a little nervous that that could affect it and make it harder to get pregnant, but there's really no way to know. So if you guys want to watch, we will just see what happens. I do have concerns, like I said, that the DNC might make it harder to get pregnant. Also, I have kind of went on a downhill spiral since the miscarriage in my eating and exercising habits. They've been really bad and I've gained a good amount of weight. So I'm not really physically where I'd like to be starting a pregnancy. But I do feel like I'm healed from the miscarriage and the DNC and everything just fine. But I am a little heavier than I'd prefer. And I don't really want to go into a pregnancy with super bad habits. So to prepare ourselves for that, and my husband kind of fell off with me, we are going to be doing a cleanse on Monday when he gets home. It is the 3-day refresh from Beachbody. I don't know if any of you guys have done it. We've done it before and we loved it. The first time I did it, I lost 8 pounds in 3 days doing it, but you still eat and everything, but it really just resets you to do better habits. So we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to be really focusing in on our habits over the next couple weeks leading up to ovulation, trying to just get back in track of how we should be eating. That way, if I get pregnant quickly, I've already set up those habits and hopefully can continue that on into pregnancy and not just be doing really bad. And if we don't get pregnant right away, that'll just give me a little more time to focus on my health and trying to get a little healthier for the baby. I also do have a dental appointment on Monday to make sure everything is good with my teeth going into another pregnancy. The other concern is that I have had short luteal phases in the past. Usually I've always been breastfeeding. They've been 6 to 8 days, which usually won't sustain a pregnancy. However, when I got pregnant with Nemi, the cycle before was an 8-day luteal phase, and obviously Nemi was fine. When I got pregnant with the baby we lost, the cycle before it was an 8-day luteal phase, and I was concerned that that might have been why I miscarried, but come to find out it was a partial molar pregnancy, so that wasn't why at all. But I was a little concerned about that. that's one reason why I did wait the first cycle and not try to conceive, just to see where my body was now that I'm not breastfeeding anymore. And this last cycle, my luteal phase was 11 days, so that's the longest it's been ever since I started having kids. And that's a really good sign that things are just like coming together and my body is doing what it's supposed to do and it's starting to lengthen out those phases. So hopefully there should be no issues with progesterone or anything like that going into a new pregnancy. Typically do ovulate a little later in my cycle, typically around cycle day 17 to 21, but like I said before, I have usually been breastfeeding in the past, so it might happen sooner, who knows. My last cycle, it was cycle day 17 still, so I should ovulate around then. And I think that I'll do my next TTC video and update you right around that ovulation time and let you know how things are going at that point. I do conceive this month and my cycles go about like they normally do. We would be due in the middle of April. So we do not have any springtime babies at all. Our birthdays for our other 3 kids is September, October, and January. So it would be kind of awesome to have a springtime baby for a change and kind of switch things up a little bit. And my husband's birthday is also in April, so he has expressed that that would be pretty cool to have an April baby. I'm nervous about it, like, is it gonna happen right away? Could I miscarry again? All of that kind of stuff. I am nervous about trying to conceive a little bit, but more so, I'm just really excited about this new chapter and being able to move on. I'm more than ready to have another baby. You know, we thought we were gonna have another baby in November, and obviously that didn't happen. So the idea was already there. We were already excited and expecting it, and now we're just like 6 months behind and it's a bummer. You know, a new baby I conceive is never going to take the place of Jordan, the baby we lost. I do feel like it's an essential part of healing to be able to have another baby and love that baby and actually hold that baby in your arms after losing one. So we are really super excited to get past this and into a healthy pregnancy, and I've been praying that we will have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby this next time around. And my daughter has already been praying again for a little sister. She's so funny. But I'm super excited and I'm just really hopeful. I really feel like I am going to have another baby and it is going to be a healthy baby and everything's going to go fine this next time around. So I'm just really praying that that is the case and all goes well. I guess I will show you guys a couple of my TTC supplies that I'm going to be using. We do use NFP, Natural Family Planning, to prevent or to try to conceive. So that is something that we're already familiar with. I'm already really in tune with my body and my cycles. So this is like not anything that new to me. But after I had Nimi and I was breastfeeding and my cycles were super crazy for a while and I was really trying to prevent, I learned about Marquette method of NFP, and that required a fertility monitor. So I do have this clear blue fertility monitor, and what you do is you have to buy these fertility sticks, and once you get to cycle day 6 in your cycle, you start peeing on the sticks, and it reads for an estrogen surge and an LH surge. So I also have a bunch of these little cheapo OPKs. They only read for the LH surge. This one's nice because it'll tell you high days when you start to get that estrogen surge several days before you ovulate. And then when you get the LH surge, which is what this picks up, then it'll show you that you have a peak. And it actually reads it for you. You're not like looking at it trying to decide. We have used that to prevent and to try to conceive. I already have it. It's kind of pricey. We wouldn't have bought it if we didn't use it as like a long-term method overall, but I am thankful to have it in this TTC journey. It just makes things a little bit easier to read and see and do. I also use Fertility Friend for charting. I've been using that for 4 years. It's always pretty accurate on figuring out my ovulation. Every once in a while it's a day or two off, but it's usually pretty good. So I do use Fertility Friend. And then I also have a bunch of cheapo pregnancy tests. And these say you can test 5 days before your missed period. With my last baby, they didn't show up positive for probably like 4 or 5 days after the first response, early response. And I did also buy a few first response, early responses as well to take in those early stages if I really think there's a good chance, or if I get this and I'm not sure if there's a line or not, to take it again. So that is what I have to try to conceive, and we are super excited and ready for this next chapter. So please, if you guys want to keep us in your thoughts and prayers for having another baby soon, please do so, and let me know in the comments below if you are trying to conceive, or if you're trying to conceive after a miscarriage, or if you did have a baby after your miscarriage. Just let me know your stories. Let me know what's going on with you guys too, because I really do love connecting with other moms, and just this community of people has been amazing, and it's exciting to share this journey with you guys for the very first time. I've never made TTC vlogs before, so it's super exciting. And like I said before, just let me know if there's anything specific you want me to talk about, and I will probably be updating you on my next TTC vlog in about 2-ish weeks when I have a confirmed ovulation. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.